Hey, this is Tuxedo Mark, and welcome to another episode of VLOGTRON, Voltron vlog. This is episode 16. I'm reviewing Bridge Over the River Chozzerai, I don't know. But anyway, starts out with Allura telling the other pilots about a legend from olden times of a love bridge that the goddess of love created to bring together two lovers, one from her kingdom of Altair. Her kingdom is named Altair, and the neighboring kingdom is Helena. All of the bridges between the kingdoms had been destroyed because they're at war. They tried building their own bridge by casting rocks into the sea, but then the goddess of love helped them out. And they got united, and yay. Anyway, so her people have decided to build the bridge in real life. Now, we learned from an earlier episode that Allura's aunt was queen of a neighboring kingdom, so we know there's neighboring kingdoms on this planet, which means Allura doesn't rule the whole planet, just her own kingdom. Okay. I guess that really does make more sense, though. Anyway, Lotor is obsessed with Allura. He wants to kidnap her again. Gets chewed out by Zoltar, or Zaltor, whatever he's called at the end because of his failure. Anyway, Allura is going to reenact the meeting of the two lovers. She's going to play the girl. She has to select one of the other pilots to play the guys. To play the guy, Keith sits it out, so it's between Lance, Hunk, and Pidge. Yeah, Pidge, the little kid. And according to Lance, he's excited because the guy and the girl get to be icky sticky with each other. Icky sticky. Yeah, so Pidge is hoping that this grown princess, this grown woman, or at least teenager or whatever, is going to get icky sticky with him. And he's like, what, a preteen? Or whatever. Hunk wins. So the next day at the ceremony, they reenact the scene. Lotor attacks. Nanny's there, and she gets into the into Hunk's line with him during the attack. They get thrown into the sea. Allura goes down to rescue them. She succeeds, but something happened to the yellow lion. He can't control it, so he has to stay mounted on the blue lion's back as Allura pilots it. But before that, Lotor chases Allura, who tries to get to her lion. One of the people, some random guy that had stayed to watch the ceremony, gives her a gun in case. And when Lotor confronts her, he's got a sword, she's got a gun. But her solution to avoid becoming a slave, she puts the gun to her head, and she doesn't say it out loud, but she basically threatens to kill herself, just blow her brains out. But then he trips over a rock, so she shoots at his feet a few times. I don't know why she doesn't just kill him. I guess she just detests violence that much. But she gets into her line. So later on, they win. They form Voltron. Allura has to drop Hunk, and then they get information. And they form Voltron. They beat the Robeast, and yeah, the day is saved. For some reason, when they're watching the yellow line in the repair bay, Nanny's got this shocked look on her face, like, for some reason, while she's watching the yellow line. I don't know. But anyway, so that's about it. It was a fairly good episode for Allura. She got to do some more heroics. It's weird, in the previous episode, I forgot to mention this, she said that she's the heir to a throne. No, she's on the throne. Both of her parents are dead. Why is she the heir? Well, in the original anime, she was 16, but apparently, even though they don't say anything in the English version, apparently she's in her 20s, according to some book that came out, years and years later. Like 25 or something, I don't know. She should be the queen. But anyway, long version of the closing credits this time as well. Oh, but speaking of that, I noticed something off about it, so I went back and checked the previous episode, and checked the episode before that as well. So, episodes 14, 15, and 16, the one that I'm reviewing right now, they used the long version of the closing credits, except they removed the ground shots, the 2 ground shots of the team in uniform. That's it. Everything else is there. So this isn't the absolute longest version. It's a slightly shorter version of the long version, if that makes sense. Anything else? Probably not. That's it. Thanks for watching.